Well, end of the season's almost here, or end of the school year, however you want to phrase that. But something really exciting is going to go on Monday that I'm really anxious to let you talk a little bit more about, and that's the Center Athletics Award Show. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun.
We hope so. It's the inaugural CAAs, as that's shortened to by our student athletes, and something that can really celebrate. You mentioned the end of the year is here, and something that can really look back and celebrate the entire year for the athletics department. And our teams have always done a really good job of having their own banquets and recognizing their accomplishments, but those are so sports specific, and this will give our student athletes a chance to get together as one, celebrate each other's accomplishments from one sport to another. So it should be a good time.
And I really like one of the awards that each team will be giving. Talk a little bit about how you came up with that idea. I think that's really a nice thing.
Well, as I mentioned, the teams kind of do their own banquets, so they give out their MVPs and Freshman of the Year and Most Improved and those kind of awards that they want to give out on their own at the banquets. But we wanted to make sure each team was able to present an award at the award show. So it's the Flame Award, just kind of given to someone who, in the coach's mind or in the team's mind, just kind of embodies the center spirit. So pretty broad in terms of who
Not
will
necessarily
receive
the best
award,
player,
but
maybe not even a starter.
Not necessarily, and it may be, it may not be. It may be a senior captain who's provided great leadership and may or may not, lead all the statistics. But it'll be interesting to see who the coaches kind of decide to give that honor to.
And I would think that over the years, that'll get to be a pretty big award that a lot of people would want to receive.
I would think so. We hope so. I mean, the Flame's something that's talked a lot about on campus. It's kind of a historical term on campus, so we thought that was an appropriate name for it. And given to someone who embodies the center spirit, I think is something that if you do receive it, you're going to feel pretty good about getting that honor.
Then I was looking at some of the other lists of athletes or awards that you break down with the top newcomer, the top female, and the top male. And I mean, just looking at that list of the top female, I mean, you've got some girls on there that have done some incredible things this year. Who decides the winners?
Well, it depends on the award to an extent, but the ones that we've publicized the nominees for, those are voted on by the student athletes. So each team gets a vote. They get one vote per team, so it kind of keeps it equitable. Football doesn't get 100 votes because they've got 100 plus guys on the roster. So each team will have a vote, and then we'll tally it up. So that's another cool thing about this show, this awards night, as opposed to some of those team banquets where your coaches are picking everything. Your peers are choosing this. So when you get it, being nominated is going to be, I think, mean something. But when you're chosen for an award, it's going to be chosen by peers.
So I assume, like on the female of the year, the women's soccer team's going to vote for Destiny Graves, I would think.
You would think, unless Destiny's, made some people mad. But no, I would think
like on
so.
Survivor, huh?
I would think so, and I'm sure Destiny will get a few more votes after the year she had.
And that really is an incredible thing to be able to sit and do that and to look at these lists of awards. And you're also going to have the team of the year and the play of the year. The play of the year ought to really be interesting to see how that comes out.
Yeah, the play of the year has been a fun one. It was kind of cool to go back and watch the videos. We put them out on social media and let people vote via social media. So that's one that anyone was able to vote on, whether it was current students, parents, alums, whoever it may be. But there's some pretty special plays that happened throughout the year that we were able to capture and put out there for people to vote on.
And of course, you can go to the Center Athletics website and see the whole list of people that are eligible for the awards and the teams and all. Also, explain to me a little bit about what, before the show starts, you said they're going to be on the red carpet.
Gold carpet.
Gold carpet. Is that just a chance to kind of walk around and show yourself off, or what is that exactly?
Yeah, kind of going with the award show theme. We don't want this to have the feel of a team banquet. We want it to have a feel of an ESPYs or a Golden Globes or what have you. So we'll have a gold carpet there, some photo opportunities, some backdrops where people can get their pictures taken, whether it's selfie or professional photographers. So just some different opportunities for the athletes to have fun, get their pictures taken together, and enjoy the night.
Now, I would think, and maybe I'm wrong about this, this could kind of be kind of a nice, I don't know if the right word would be recruiting tool, but if I'm the parent of a high school junior or senior, I'm looking at Center College and I see an event like this, since the majority of your students here are athletes, this will be something I would think a lot of prospective student athletes will really enjoy seeing photos, videos, whatever, from this on Monday night.
Absolutely. I think a lot of what we do has recruiting at least in the mind somewhat, and I think this is definitely something that our coaches will use as a recruiting tool. And, it speaks to the athletes and the parents that when they come here, they're going to be celebrated. Their hard work's going to be celebrated. Their accomplishments are going to be celebrated, and that's really what this night's about, is a chance to do that.
Well, since you returned to Center about a year ago now, you kind of feel like you've been celebrated this year?
I don't know if I've been celebrated. I've done some celebrating. But it's been a lot of fun. My alma mater, been gone about 10 years, and got the chance to come into a new role here at center, a position that was created last summer. So it's been an opportunity to make my mark and kind of define some impact that this position can have moving forward. And it's been a lot of fun to be back and be reminded, it's kind of, for me, it's constant reminders of how special this place is and things that I forgot, things I remember, but just kind of constant reminders of that.
And it's really amazing all the improvements that are going on athletic-wise here right now.
Yeah, it really is, and that's something that aside from, for me, the chance to come work at my alma mater, is something that really drew me to center, because not everyone around the country, regardless of division, is as lucky as we are to be progressing. It's something that Dr. Roush talks a lot about, is always becoming a better version of ourselves here at center, and I think in athletics, that is very evident and apparent with the progress that's been made. I mean, in the 10 years since I've been gone, just such a long list of facility improvements and improvements in our department, the addition of new sports, the increase in student athletes that's been so apparent. And that's something that drew me back, that the impression that I got when I was kind of being recruited back, and hopefully all of those things speak to our recruits and student athletes as well.
Well, and nothing will showcase that better than the Center Athletic Awards, or the CAA, on Monday night.